What an honor it is to be here tonight. I'd like to start by thanking the Greater Knoxville Business Journal and the FEI Knoxville chapter for this honor tonight. Following an extremely successful career as a journalist, Cynthia Moxley started Moxley Carmichael in 1992 out of the bonus room of her home. She and Alan have grown it into what it is today, which is the premier and leading public relations firm of East Tennessee. They have established a team that is unbeatable, unstoppable, and unprecedented, and I am blessed to be a part of that team. Cynthia and Alan, thank you for this nomination tonight. Thank you for all that you have done for me. You've changed mine and Jacob's life in ways that you can never imagine. And I greatly appreciate everything that you've done for me and continue to do for me. Cynthia and Alan give tirelessly, effortlessly, and endlessly back to the community. The city of Knoxville is a better place because of the two of them. Team Moxcar, you rock. You are the best team ever. I get to come to work every day and do what I love, but most of all with the people that I love. You guys are professionals and you give endlessly, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and without each of you, there'd be no reason for me, so thank you. I'm a woman of faith. I walk by faith. I always have. I'm blessed beyond words for the life that I have today, and Katrina truly was a blessing in disguise for me. I know that sounds funny, but it's true. It led me here to the great state of Tennessee, which I proudly call home, and even more so to the city of Knoxville, where there are so many strong women. Women that are paving the way, women that are moving mountains. Cynthia Moxley, Phyllis Nichols, CEO and President of the Knoxville Area Urban League, Mintha Roach, CEO of KUB, Mary Ellen Brewington, the owner of Cherokee Distributing Company, Sharon Price, CEO and founder of the Trust Company, and our own city mayor, Madeline Rajero, to name a few, and some female CFOs of the year. We're paving the way for the young females behind us, for the young females that may be colleagues today, for our young females that are interns. Every one of our Moxley Carmichael interns are here tonight, and I love you all, and for the young little ones even behind them. I'm proud to be a part of that movement, and I will continue to fight that fight until my last breath, no matter who's the President of the United States. My mom was a cosmetologist, an executive, a school teacher, and finally a stay-at-home mom for the first 10 years of my life. At that point, she went through a divorce, and she was forced back into the work field. And what did she decide to do? But become the first female police officer in our hometown at the age of 41. I didn't realize then what that meant physically. I do now. She wasn't content with her first 4 careers, so at the age of 58, she decided she wanted to be a phlebotomist. Back to school she went, and at 60 years old, my mother walked across the stage in full cap and gown to graduate from the University of Tennessee, as her 20-something-year-old schoolmates screamed, "Go, Mama D, go." What a proud moment it was for me and my family to be there that night. My mom is not physically here, but I know she's looking down from above and saying, "That's my Shawnee," because she was always my biggest fan. My sister, who is here with me tonight, has always been an inspiration and a hero and a mentor for me. She's the reason why I'm here, you see, because I've always followed behind her footsteps all through life. She'll tell you how fun that was when she was 16 and I was 8. But she moved here with her family, my brother-in-law and my nephew, after Katrina, and it wasn't very far behind that I followed. My sister has a 30-plus year nursing career. She ran a cardiologist practice in her 20s, and by her mid-30s was an owner of a home health agency. She was the president of our Executive Women's Association of our hometown, and she was a difference maker and a mover and a shaker in our city, just like Cynthia and Alan are in Knoxville. So you see, I come from a long line of women who didn't really know what the glass ceiling was. We saw what we want, we went and got it through hard work and perseverance. My mom always told me this, "Shawnee, you get out there and you hustle like a man, so you never have to depend on one." Now, while I realize that's not great, maybe appropriate advice for everyone in this room, as I stand here before you tonight, 49 and single, I will just say, Mom really does know best. As a mother of my own son, who is here with me tonight at the honorary table, I've taught him independence, how to work for what he wants, and that there is no such thing as entitlement. You don't get a trophy just for showing up. If you want a trophy, you have to win. And in order to win, you have to practice. Practice takes sacrifice. We win with humility, and we accept loss with gracefulness. The hardest working folks are who prevail in life. I couldn't be more proud of the young man that he has grown into tonight. We moved here when he was just 11 years old, and unbeknownst to him, he'd meet the love of his life at only 12. They're still best friends now, but they're also a couple. Marcella is here with us tonight. I couldn't have handpicked a better woman to spend life with my son, and I love you big for loving my son as much as I do. Jacob, you are my most proud accomplishment. I thank God every day for choosing me to be your mom. Every fight I've fought, every battle I've won, and every obstacle I've overcome has been for you. One less fight, one less battle for you, my future grandchildren. You have always been and will always be the fuel to my fire. You have always been the love of my life. I love you to infinity and beyond. I love you the most, the best, the mostest, and the bestest. You knew that was coming. I'm going to end with my favorite quote, which is, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So dance. And thank God I love to dance. Thank you all. This night has been more than I can ever imagine and one I'll never forget. God bless.